Yeah, we in here. Hey, what the fuck is up? Higher point of view. It is your West Coast Packer backer. And I'm here with a very special guest, y'all. Allow me to introduce my special guest in this way. What up, Title Town? It's your boy Big Nate. Welcome to my channel, Packer Fans with Swagger. Let's get it. Before we get this video started, I'd like to ask you to like, subscribe, and hit the post notification bell so whenever I drop a video or go live on StreamYard, you'll get notified. Hey, Big Nate, bro, you be getting me in trouble, man. Listen, I'm going to tell you the face that I'll be getting when I'll be watching Big Nate at the house. I watch all your videos, but I'll be getting this face. And I'm going to tell you why. Wifey be like, why you don't never say me in your videos? Why you don't never call me out in your videos? So, hey, Big Nate be getting me in trouble, but I already said your intro. Let's shout out to the whole family. Shout out to motherfucking Monica Anaya. You know what I'm saying? The real boss. Shout out to the future of the Pack Attack, Little Nate. Shout out to Zoe Angelique, baby girl. Shout out to the oldest daughter. And shout out to the oldest daughter's boyfriend. Listen, bro, you know, hey, you in there good? Hey, you don't know how to pick teams. You're a Niner fan. That's cool. I don't know how you picked that wrong, but what you did pick right was a nice girlfriend. Hey, you in the game now, bro. You cool. All you got to do is say, yes, baby, and that's it. You're never right. She's always right, bro. So, hey, let's keep that together. Hey, we don't want to have a drunken uncle show up in Nevada causing some problems, little bro. So you in a good spot right now. You seem to be a cool dude. You know, just hang in there and just know that, hey, you know, hey, Big Nate's a real cool motherfucker, but you don't want to see that other side of us either. You know, I just got to do it, bro. People done did it to me. You know, I done met a few girls' dads, and they try to pull me to the side like, hey, you know, you better take care of my daughter. I had all that shit, so it was only right I had to do it to you. But what's up with you, little bro? You know what I'm saying? So, did I miss anybody? The fish, the dog, Big Nate, anybody else in the fam I missed, bro?
You know what? First things first. Shout out to my man, Higher Point of View. He's in a motherfucking house. Much love to you. And it's an honor to share the stage right here with this young man. He's the star of the Pack Attack. I consider myself the rowdy motherfucker, and I bring that fucking swagger. It is what it is. You know what, Higher Point of View? You did a good job on the intro. You know what? I feel like a G now.
Hey, come on. Hey, I know the shit. This off the dome. I ain't got no script or nothing. I watch your shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I watch your shit. So, and hey, he said he's the rowdy one of the Pack Attack. But what I really like to say, I like to say that he is the motherfucking glue of the Pack Attack, right? You know, most of our streams is on his stream. When we all get together, he's the one with the jersey. Now, look, everybody has their part and everybody does good, but Big Nate is the one gluing this shit together, making sure motherfuckers got flags, jackets, sweaters. I know AJ and other people are a part of that, but Big Nate is the motherfucking glue to this Pack Attack. So I just wanted to tell y'all that. And, you know, again, very special guest. I wanted to tell you off the top, bro. I always appreciate your support, bro. Like, you know, hey, I know once I upload a video, I'm sure after a few hours or whenever it is, I'm gonna get a Big Nate comment, and I really appreciate you for fucking with me. So let's let's move on to what the fuck we came to talk about. But before we get to the Packers in this year, I don't know if I really quite known this, big dog. How? You a West Coast Packer backer like me. There's a lot of us out there. So, hey, all y'all Wisconsinites, accept us and, you know, just embrace us because we love the Packers just like y'all. But how the fuck do you become a Packer fan, Big Nate?
You know what, Higher Point of View? I grew up in the West Coast just like you. I'm born and raised in Cali. I live in Nevada now. I really didn't really have a team growing up. I did watch a lot of Raider games when I was a kid, but I didn't really knew who was good and who wasn't. So as I grew up, and that's when I was out there running around getting into trouble, that's when I started becoming more involved into football because I've been watching football my whole fucking life. So I started watching the Green Bay Packers in 1996, and that's when Brett Favre got traded from the Atlanta Falcons to the Green Bay Packers in 95, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I started watching them, and that's the year that I really got into the Green Bay Packers. I said, you know what, this is going to be the team. And not only because of the logo, but their colors. they're different from different NFL teams. And that year, the Green Bay Packers went on to win the Super Bowl.
Well, bro, we have the connection as being West Coast Packer backers, and we also have the connection of when we became Packer fans. I want to say around 96, bro, is the time that I became a Packer fan. And you already know my story, how I became one. But again, I just wanted to let hey, we respect everything that come from Wisconsin, Milwaukee, and everything, but we love the Pack too. So, that's what makes us great. That's what makes us who we are. We all over the world. We all over the goddamn place. So I'm obviously I'm happy that you're a Packer fan just like me, and I'm happy now that I know how the fuck you became one. So, Big Nate. Whoa, okay. So listen. First of all, look. I said we got 2 more games to lose. I'm gonna ride till the wheels fall off. We got 1 more goddamn game to lose. We're going to have to win 11 or 8 straight, lose another game, and win another 2. I'm still in it. I'm still fighting. I'm just fucking with you, bro. I'm fucking with Vegas. I'm fucking with you. This shit motherfucking over with. It's over with. It's fucking over with. I tried to hang on long as I could, but I don't see anything, I try to, glass always have full of me. I try to dig. First, look at you. You already know what I got on, man. Big Nate got me looking fresh as a motherfucker. So thank you again for this shit.
You have I have to make you bring that swagger in your videos, brother.
And I can't hide with this shit. I wear this shit outside. I got motherfuckers driving in traffic. Fuck the Packers. And I just flip them off. You know what I'm saying? I can't run with this shit on. Normally, I have my little black with the G on it. Black hoodie with the G, it don't show much. But this green motherfucker, when I wear this motherfucker, I gotta be ready to hear something, man, bro. I've been hearing it, and I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna still stand on mine. A lot of people have been talking shit to me, coming up with some jokes. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say a joke back, and I'm still gonna represent the Pack. But god damn it, Big Nate, we are not where we thought we would be at this point. So, you kind of gave up a little sooner than I did. So what have you done with your mindset? Have you transitioned to next year? What are you thinking about now when you watch these games coming up?
All right. Well, definitely I feel your pain. We both represent the Packers. We represent the Pack Attack. And I know that this is the year that we thought the Green Bay Packers were going to take it to a whole different level, especially with the key players that we got on defense and how we did on the draft. Unfortunately, shit did not work out for us, and it is what it is. So to answer your question, I just feel like my mind's been set that it is time to regroup next year, bring in people that we think that can help us get to the promised land. This year is over with. There's nothing we can do about it. That's why I threw the towel in. You watched that video when I threw the towel in early, because I know the way the Green Bay Packers have been playing the last couple of weeks, we haven't been able to score not even 20 points. So my mentality right now is next year, regroup, time to rebuild. Aaron Rodgers is still going to be on center for the most part. I hope so. And let's see if we can take care of business next year. But it also starts with the front office as well. I put blame on the front office because I feel they didn't do much for Aaron Rodgers this year. They could have pulled the trigger early, but they waited until the last fucking hours to try to bust a move.
I feel you on that, Big Nate. I agree with you. Yeah, bro. I'm thinking about next year, but I only want the best for this team, bro. So I really, just in a nutshell, this is going to be a theme. I'm just breaking the news to you now. Packers news is Packers news. Victory Mondays, I'm doing all this and all that. I got to do something when we lose. So, we're going to really dig deep in everywhere we need to look at and get to the bottom of all this. A lot of the shit is glaring, like the offense has issues. Joe Barry was tripping early in the year. Goot is not trying to make moves. And let me just say, look, I was going to put it in a thread one of these days, but I didn't want y'all to jump me, bro. I was about to say Goot apparently with what's on paper, they said Goot tried. They said he tried. You know the Bears undercut us. The Bears always want to get who we get. And a logical team on the other side of a trade is like, well, I'd rather get a Bears this pick because we think the Packers are going to turn it around and be better. So that's only a smart move for that team. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, we are bad right now. And I would consider tanking, bro, for the rest of the way. You know, listen, once we mathematically out of it, bro, we need the best pick we can get, bro. Whether it's trade, collateral trade value, or if we're going to draft the motherfucker. You know, again, I'm just going to drop these gems on here because, you know, you my boy. I'm excited to talk to you. I ain't seen you in a minute, but I think we're better off. Nobody gonna want to hear this. We're probably better off not even winning next year, but Aaron Rodgers last year with the build of this team. Because imagine a Romeo and a Christian in year 3. And imagine if we get a high pick this year. God damn it. Okay, the first pick is gonna have to be a receiver, the best guy on the board. And then if we don't do that, we're going to have to use this pick to trade for a DJ Moore, and again, Good is persistent with it. When Good tries something, he tries. He tried to draft Preston Smith, didn't get him. He got him in his first year of free agency. He tried to draft Chase Claypool, didn't get him. He tried to trade for him a couple times. Same thing for Will Fuller, so yeah, I don't know if he's off, with Odell last year, he offered him a motherfucking Coke and a hot dog. And the Rams gave him the Rams gave him his little $8 million. What did he do? He came in, and during the Super Bowl, he was the best player in the game until he got hurt. Yeah, and the other weeks before that, he did good. So again, Goot, we just want you to pull that trigger, man. Fuck this shit. Aaron Rodgers, hey, this is his last, 2 years, y'all. So I'm glad about that. So how do you feel about Big Mike, bro, coming back to Lambeau? How do you feel about Mike McCarthy right now? And again, the Dallas Cowboys are dealing with the opposite of what we dealt with. The first 2 years, we were on fire. The first 3 years, we were on fire. And now we fucking sucking. Dallas, the first couple years of McCarthy was like, oh, bad decision. Now McCarthy has him in a decent spot. So how do you feel about Big Mike coming to Lambeau? I'm going to just give you my little piece about it first. I've already told you I'm in tank mode. I don't give a fuck no more. So not only do I want the Cowboys, to win at this point, we ain't doing nothing. We might as well set ourselves up in the best way. Don't be stupid. Don't be so prideful. Oh no, we want to go out and try to win every game. Fuck that shit. We trying to win a Super Bowl. It ain't gonna happen this year. We got to transition and do the best thing we can do. Bro, Big Nate, we might not even have to motherfucking tank. We might just have to do what the fuck we been doing for the past 8 weeks or however long it's been, and we're gonna have a top 5 pick. But I just really think, because again, trades are hard, and we just not gonna make a big free agency move because that's just not what the Packers do. So we're gonna need to get the lowest pick that we can get. What do you think about the draft? Are you thinking about the draft next year already and what to do with that motherfucking pick? How you feel about that, Big Nate?
All right. Well, look, first of all, like you said, I agree with you. We ain't going to no Super Bowl. We ain't about to fuck. We're not gonna be lifting that Vince Lombardi trophy. We haven't done shit the last 9 fucking weeks. Just go out there, try to play or lose, whatever. I don't give a fuck at this point. Try to position yourself in the draft so that you can draft some good quality fucking players. Higher point of view, it's been years since the Packers had a fucking top 5, top 10 pick in the fucking draft. So my mentality is position yourself and don't fucking do too much or try to fucking fuck it all up where the Packers are going to shoot. They're going to end up shooting themselves in the fucking foot again.
Hey, I agree with you. And, bro, I was against it the whole time. Not that I was against it, but I understood the whole logic. But, bro, this year, this draft, we need a wide receiver with our first fucking pick. We need one. First of all, whoever the fuck is the quarterback after Aaron Rodgers is going to need a stud to throw to, and that could be handled if we handle it this draft, And secondly, God damn it, we haven't drafted a wide receiver in the first round since when, Big Nate? 2000 and motherfucking 2. Javon Walker. I loved him. You seen the impact he made. That was the last fucking wide receiver that we picked. Ain't that a bitch. Ain't that crazy, bro? Aaron
That's
Rodgers has
been a
never
long,
thrown
long
a
time.
touchdown to a first rounder other than Mercedes Lewis, and that didn't happen until fucking 3 years ago. That is just asinine, and that shows, like TR said in his video, out over the years, the Packers draft hasn't been so good. I have our own show called Draft and Develop I do every week, because if we're going to get a star, this is how we're going to get it, because we just really don't do much. That's why I'm trying to find anything I can in these guys to hey, JJ, he could turn into a Zadarius. We don't know. Early start. Zadarius had 3 years before he became a starter.
Yep.
JJ's in his first year. He's already getting sacks. We just hope he gets better. Romeo, we already seen some, and the rest is a toss-up. Zach Tom seems cool for me, but, the only way we're going to get somebody is through the draft. And it's either drafting somebody or fucking using that to get a DJ Moore. Because, again, I'm going to be honest, Big Nate. Chase Claypool, I'm glad we didn't get him. Now, if it was a Jerry Jeudy or a DJ Moore, those are kind of number one guys. I would do it for them, and they try with DJ Moore. So I would take that.
I would have been excited too, like you said. Judy or Moore, it would have been good. But let me tell you like this. I think the general manager, yes, he tried, but he did not have plan B. He tried way too late, like I said. If he could have fucking put something together weeks before the deadline, we probably would have come up with one of those, either Judy or Moore.
You're right, bro. So, hey, that's something to watch now. That is something to watch. So, yeah, shit, I'm high as hell, bro. Hold up.
That's what's up. Get your smoke on. Get your smoke on.
Hell yeah. So, now, what do you think right now is or should be the first order of business to do? What, like, is it simply get a wide receiver? Is that the first thing on that should be on this list as far as the offseason? What do you think? And let me just ask you this. What would you rather do right now, Big Nate? Get a guy that's established and, trade for a wide receiver with this nice, shiny draft pick that we're going to have this year that's going to be a low pick? Or would you rather use that on a young wide receiver and draft a wide receiver? You want to draft one, or do you want to trade for one?
You know what? Right now, it's hard to, look, we've seen the Packers try to trade for a receiver. It didn't happen. So my mind is draft a young stud. It's going to pay off. You know what I'm saying? If we have the opportunity to draft a receiver on the first round, either on the first, second, third, fifth, or eighth pick, do it. The reason why the Packers offense is looking shitty right now, because like you said, the last time the Green Bay Packers got a wide receiver was Javon Walker in 2022. The Packers have ignored this position for many fucking years, and that's the reason why it came back and fucking shot them on the foot.
Yeah, like, bro, they gotta understand that, man, you got lucky with a Greg Jennings second round. You got lucky with a Davante in the second round. That doesn't mean it's gonna work and work out every motherfucking time. Like, y'all, at some point, I would have really expected them to draft one in the first round. We missed out on plenty of them. I don't want to start naming them, but I think that's what our main focus needs to be. We could probably, flirt with Carolina again in the offseason and say, we got this number one pick. Give us DJ Moore and take Savage and do whatever else. I don't know. But so that's another thing. So I'm going to ask you right now, Big Nate, what is your biggest – okay. So we're going to go offense, defense, everything. So what is your – who is the problem, bro, on offense? Like, what is the biggest problem we have?
I think, to be honest, it's been offensive line and the wide receivers not being in sync with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. I think, Aaron's talking about, simplicity and making things simple, but I think he's still expecting too much from these young wide receivers, man. Hey, let them run the regular route tree, and then you'll figure everything else out on the off season when you have a lot of film. You could coach them more, or even during the season. But expecting these guys to not only run their route correctly with a professional in front of their face, but to also know what exactly Aaron wants. Like, I just think that's too much at one time, especially like these, again, these kids are coming from Nevada and North Dakota State. That's not like a Ohio State. That's not like at a motherfucking Oklahoma or a team that actually, it does kind of matter with the level of competition because,
Yeah,
Alabama defense is almost close to an NFL defense, how good they are. 11, 10 players get drafted every year. So,
exactly.
speaking of defense, bro, our defense looks bad because of the offense. Like, our defense, even when it comes to Detroit, these motherfuckers, Detroit score around 30 points every game. We held them to half of that. So it still wasn't the defense fault. We know it's the offense's fault, but right now with the defense, how are you feeling about Joe Barry, bro? Like, how are you feeling about him? Do you want him on a chopping block coming in the next year, or like he's made some changes? Are you okay with him right now, Big Nate? You okay with Joe Barry going
You know
going
what?
forward?
I'm okay with Joe Barry. I think last year it showed what the Packers can do on defense. And even though we came up short on the fucking Niner game, you see what the fucking Packers defense did to the Niners for three fucking quarters. So I'm okay with Joe Barry right now, even though we started off slow. He said that he was gonna make changes and he did. We stepped the fucking game up. So the defense is not the issue for me. I'm not worried about the defense. The offense is the fucking issue that I'm worried about.
All right, Big Nate, going into next year with the offense, bro. What the fuck do you think needs to happen? So is it a problem with the communication between LaFleur and Rodgers? Is it just the wide receivers and Rodgers? But the middle key is Rodgers. It's not just LaFleur. It's not just the receivers. Rodgers is in the middle of both of that. Like I just said, I don't think Rodgers, he says do things simple, but bro, you still want these guys to know what to do. Do this if the guy jams you at the line. Do this if he gives you a free release. Do this. Like, you already trying to remember the route and the play, and then you got to think what the fuck where he wants you to do. That's why sometimes they be in a place to catch the ball, but they're still thinking in their head, like, oh, am I in the right spot? And they fucking drop balls, bro. They drop fucking wide open balls. We had games where we dropped 8 fucking balls in a game. This is not high school. This is the NFL. This should not be 8 drop passes in the game. These dudes, we are a bad team right now, Big Nate. We are a fucking bad team, bro. So again, for the rest of the season, like, how do you feel about like tanking, bro? Or not tanking, but just, putting ourselves in the best position? And at what point do you think we should take Rodgers out?
You know what? I think, look, first of all, I blame Aaron Rodgers and I blame Matt LaFleur. They both got the blame. Matt LaFleur for fucking putting up a fucking shitty ass game plan that hasn't worked for the last fucking 9 weeks. Second of all, I blame Aaron Rodgers for he tried to do way too much. Yes, I understand these rookies, it's gonna take a year or so to get on the NFL fucking status or NFL fucking ready. Let the motherfucker run his route, throw the fucking football. But we all know that Aaron Rodgers tried to do too much, and that's how motherfucking wide receivers get frustrated, and that's when they start dropping balls. Me personally, don't take out Aaron Rodgers, but if you guys think that Aaron Rodgers is no longer going to be the answer, playing Jordan Love is not going to make it any easier. You already know how I feel about Jordan Love, higher point of view. He's not my guy moving forward. But if the Packers are going to bench Aaron Rodgers for Jordan Love, you might as well just get rid of fucking Aaron Rodgers. Simple as that.
Yeah. And one thing about me, like, I don't want to be late in the year in meaningless games and we motherfucking Aaron Rodgers gets hurt late in the year and now we're fucking doomed for the beginning of next year. I don't want nothing like that to happen. But again, Romeo's out right now, so that's fucked up. Like, we need to get it right with these receivers. They're going to have a whole offseason next year to still, now they're going to have a lot of film. They're going to get a lot better, and they're going to know where Aaron's going to want them at a lot of certain points because they're going to study it all offseason. But for fucking right now, like, he needs to build a rapport with these guys because he's going to not come on involuntary OTAs. He's not coming. He expects to fucking get all this chemistry with these guys within 2 weeks, and you can't do it. Sammy Watkins has been on 4 or 5 teams, and he said this is the hardest he's been at. If this is his 5th team, this should be the easiest for him because he's done been through it 5 times. How you go through everywhere else? That's because you got the fucking Matt LaFleur playbook and then that fucking Aaron Rodgers playbook. You know,
Exactly.
MVS said that a long time ago. MVS was interviewed by somebody. He was like, listen, y'all think it's just like, it's not what you think it is. He said, you got the Matt LaFleur offense, and then you got the Aaron Rodgers offense. To ask these young bucks this young first year to come in and understand all that shit, it took davante 6-7 years. It took Greg Jennings 2-3 years to get to that. You can't expect these guys to do that. And for the Packers to only get a Sammy Watkins to back that up, and I just think, yeah, bro, we we laid an egg with certain kind of, we could, and like you said, no fucking plan B though. Like if we didn't, if the DJ Moore didn't work, okay, what else did you try? Fucking nothing else. So now I'm not trying to force it or nothing like that. And I'm kind of glad we didn't get a Claypool. I just, he's good at what he's good at, but I don't think his ceiling, like I would like a Judy or a fucking DJ Moore would be my first pick out of these guys that we thought we would get. But we'll see in the off season. So Big Nate, can Matt LaFleur, do you think he has it in him to fucking grow a pair of balls and you know what, put his foot down? Like I said, this RPO shit is cool, but I think LaFleur needs to just fuck with Aaron's mind and have a fucking RPR, like a run or a run. Call 2-run play so Aaron can't back out and say, oh, well, I seen the safety coming up, so I just wanted to throw it on fucking 3rd and 4th down back to back. No, motherfucker, run the ball. Do you think Matt LaFleur has it in him to say, you know what, Aaron? We tried it your way, back the fuck up. Like, how is this going to work between these two, bro? We're going to need these two to get back on page. And again, they have a brother-brother relationship. It's not like a father-son relationship. Belichick will have Aaron Rodgers in line. Tomlin, to a certain extent, to have Aaron Rodgers in line because, he respects them. What the fuck can LaFleur do to kind of change this? Because again, we know he's a complicated fella. Do you think this is fixable? That's basically what I'm asking, Big Nate. Do you think this LaFleur and Aaron Rodgers relationship is fixable? And do you think that Aaron will give in to some of the things that LaFleur says? Because honestly, like I do think Aaron needs to be more of a game manager.
You know what? I think it's fixable. Is the thing that Aaron Rodgers wants to do things his way. Matt LaFleur is trying to do things his way. So when they're at each other's throat, then shit is going to hit the fucking fan. I think that Aaron Rodgers should just allow Matt LaFleur coach, do some the play calling, and then allow Aaron Rodgers a little bit of freedom, not too much, because basically allowing him a lot of say-so, it's not working out, and it's not working out this year. I think you should just let Matt LaFleur take care of business, and I think Matt LaFleur needs to grow a pair of balls, man. Last 2 years, 3 years, he's done a great job. We have been in the playoffs the last 3 years in a row. What changed now? I think that Matt LaFleur should have fucking stuck with the script this year like he did the last 3 years.
Hey, I agree with you. So, hey, man, hopefully this motherfucking shit is fixable. I think these guys are smart enough because, again, this shit is not motherfucking fun, bro. We out there getting beat, bro. And then, it sucks more when you shoot yourself in the foot, Man, we shoot ourselves in the foot, man. We do. Like, Anyway, it's been bad. So, what are you thinking about this game coming up, Dallas? Do you care if we win? Like, again, are you in tank mode? Like, or you don't want to you still holding on? You just don't want to see the Cowboys win?
Look, you already know I threw the towel in a couple of weeks ago. I don't really care. I chose on my prediction video 2 days ago. Yesterday. I picked the Green Bay Packers to lose this game. Why? One, because the Packers haven't showed us shit the last 9 weeks. 2, because the Packers were not able to beat a fucking team as 1-6. So what makes you think that we're going to go and beat a fucking Dallas Cowboys that is loaded on defense and on offense as well? 3, I just think the Packers, they're broken right now. They're fucking broken. So I don't really care. I'm in cruise control right now. Just let it ride. Let's get to the fucking draft and regroup.
Hey, I agree with you. Hey, great motherfucking points. And again, I agree with you the same way. And again, we fired Mike McCarthy earlier. We could have did that shit at the end of the season. Probably got the same guy. You know, we never did nothing like that. But we fired him in the middle of the season. Hey, it's his first time back. He got the better team. And this was, I forgot to mention, bro. This was, I believe, this is the first time where you, when in your prediction videos, where you actually picked the Packers to lose. You know, I follow all of them obviously. So now I'm like, when I seen this one, I'm like, okay. I said normally it's the other way around. It's Dallas 10, Packers 38. But I'm like, hey, I'm like Big Nate seeing what the fuck all everybody else has been seeing. We not motherfucking happy about it. It is unexceptional. Like, just, you know, and it's so crazy how, you know, even special teams, they are to blame too, because we could go on and on forever, bro. You know, hey, bro, I could talk to you for an hour or whatever, but like, yeah, bro, we just got to get better all over the board, and it starts at the motherfucking top, and that's Goop, you know, Mark Murphy, you know, like this shit got to get together because we kind of stuck, bro. As much as we want to say, oh, trade Rodgers, do this, man, these contracts he signed, man, Rodgers is, you know what kind of guy he is. He gonna make sure it might be you know, he's on only if he accepts to be traded to certain teams. So we ain't just gonna be able to throw him to the Jets like we did with Brett Favre and nothing like
Yeah.
that. So I think we're gonna have to ride this fucking 3 years out. This one did not work. The second year, the chemistry of him and the receivers need to get better, along with the new receiver we get, whether it's in free agency, whether we trade on draft day that pick for a big time receiver. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna have to do either or. And I think we better off slated to win in our fucking third year with Rodgers, which is his last year. He's gonna get that 100 million, bro. He already got 50. He gonna get 50 for the next 2 years. Like, I don't. Would you turn that down, Big Nate? So again, you know, as much as people like to say trade Rodgers, fire LaFleur, do this, do that. LaFleur, the ink ain't even dry yet on his contract. We just signed him to an extension. And
Yeah.
you know how good is. He's so prideful in his picks. He keeps picks too long. Josh Jackson should have got rid of a while ago. Didn't do it. Darnell Savage. I'm so sorry to say I used to be a fan. Love him, but damn it, where you at? Where you at? Where you been? You know, that's very frustrating, you know, like very frustrating. Just them keeping Dean Lowry, them not getting a fucking punt returner. You know, I always try to be positive, but some of the shit and decisions these guys make, it just seems like bonehead decisions. Big Nate, why the fuck haven't we got a punt returner? Why is Amari Rodgers out there? This is the NFL, bro. Like, he should not be out there for us doing punt return.
I don't know why he's still in the team. I don't know why they allow him to go back after he fumbled that fucking ball on that game a few weeks ago. Look, like you said, it starts in the front office. And I know that a lot of people have said that. I think the Packer fans, you guys are too spoiled because you guys are used to fucking winning. Yes, that might be right, and some might be wrong. But let me say one thing. Just because we are used to fucking win all the time, we know what's expected of the Green Bay fucking Packers. We know the history of fucking Barstar, Nitchie, and everybody else that started. They drew the blueprint for the Green Bay Packers of how to fucking play football, how to fucking win Super Bowls and championships. That paved the way for the Green Bay Packers now. So we know what's expected. We're not going to settle for fucking failure. That's why it starts with the fucking front office to do their fucking jobs, and then it goes down to the coaches and the rest of the team.
Hey, I totally agree with you, bro. And look, bro, I really, really appreciate you coming on, man. Thanks for the time. I know, hey, you was just as busy as I am. Newborn baby, wife, kids. You gotta work. You gotta do your videos. Hey, the whole motherfucking nine. So, hey, I respect you, bro, and I really, really thank you for coming on, dog. So, you know, and then I'm probably get with you a little later too now. So, you know, I'm end up seeing you again, but thank you for coming on. Hey, everybody watching, go follow my boy Big Nate, Packer fans with swagger. God damn it, hey, bringing that heat with the Packer content, man. He just tells it like it is. He stands on what the fuck he says, and one thing I love about the whole pack attack, like everybody say, me and him might not agree on certain shit, but he gonna stand what he gonna stand on. I'm gonna stand what I stand on. That's the kind of motherfucker I want to go to a bar with. That's the kind of motherfucker I could walk through an alley with. I could go to the mall with. Just somebody who's down for there. So hey, Big Nate, I really thank you for coming on. Hey, this is compliments of Big Nate, y'all. Got me out here shining, bro. Hey, motherfucker rolled the window down. Fuck the Packers. Hey, I sure did flip their ass off. I don't know who was in there. Didn't give a fuck, but I sure flipped them off, But that just means they seen my ass shining and they had to hate. Like, they seen, like, again, I can't run with this motherfucker on. With my other black shit, I could, but shit, hey, I'm representing, whenever I wear this, hey, thank you for buying this shit. I'm in love with it, as you can see. But, I'm gonna get up with you, Big Nate. Everybody go follow my boy, Packer fans with swagger, and we're gonna be out this motherfucker. Any last words for you, dog?
Yeah, real quick, I want to say I appreciate you bringing me into the show. I really appreciate, and I'm honored to share the same stage with you and represent the Pack Attack and being in the same team with you, brother. It's not only just as the Pack Attack, but the friendship and everything within the Pack Attack. It's a brotherhood. So I want to give a shout out to my man right here, Higher Point of View, for making it happen. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. He's bringing that heat. And I also want to give a shout out to the whole Pack Attack members, TRK, STB, AJ, Packer fan in Vegas. And of course, I can't forget about my beautiful wife. I love you. My baby girl, Zoe Angelique. And my son, little Nate, future of the Pack Attack, bringing that fucking swagger, boy.
Hey, I couldn't say it any better, goddammit. Hey, hey, y'all, stay motherfucking strong. Still represent the pack. We got knocked down, but sometimes it ain't about how you get knocked down. It's about how you motherfucking get up. So hanging in there, hang in there. Continue to, fuck with us and all the Pack Attack. So, again, shout out to the whole Pack Attack too. AJ, Vegas, TR, Bernard. Shout out to Key too. Shout out to motherfucking KHTV. Everybody, what's up? Shout out to some of my people. Everybody. So, we out this motherfucker. But hey, thank you again, Big Nate, for coming on, dog.
You already know what's up, OG.